Ife is doing us proud this week, coming on time.
You may have spoken so fast. I don't think. Okay, I think she's here now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Did you hear the accolades that were given to UFA?
No.
Wow.
Which
Uh,
accolades?
Eka, do you want to re-accolade her,
I
please?
said I'm clapping for you that this week you're showing up on time.
Back to back, isn't it?
Back to back.
Anyway, welcome once again to another episode. I am Olori.
I am Eka.
And Ife.
Wow. Okay. So we didn't get any extra
Extra
No.
things. So she's
magic
ready for
today.
business.
Okay. So I mean, I think I had a gist that I've forgotten. So do you people have any gist, or should we just dive into
My
what?
own gist is just a short one. I hope did
Yeah.
you guys see that lady who used gorilla's glue to
Yes.
oh to do at first I said I was laughing because it was funny, the video, but then I was like, this woman actually put soap on this hair and nothing
And
happened.
it couldn't, as
And it
in,
couldn't move.
crazy. I feel so bad
Like
for her.
and then at first I was thinking maybe she thought it was because there's a hair glue called Gorilla Snot. But
Yeah.
she
Okay.
categorically said that had got to be finished. And then it's probably what I think is that she just had that gorilla glue around the house. Because
Mm.
if you're got to be finished and you were buying something else, you buy got to be, right? You
Right.
will not
Mm.
go out and buy. So maybe she had that gorilla spray or whatever lying around the house. She just decided to use it. It has become a surgical matter. Oh,
As
Abby.
in,
Hey, good.
oh, joy.
Things we do for the slayage.
As in, and
Things
the
we
hair
do for the
actually looks
slayage.
slayed. Hey,
As
God.
in,
Actually, speaking of slayage, one quick thing for those who may be listening. I think it was Don Jazzy and Peruzzi. They put out a PSA, I think a couple of weeks ago for Valentine, which is that before you go and invest in anything that is not boxers and singlets, please ask what are we doing, so that you can spend according to the answer that
That they give
that you
you.
receive, because there's no point going to go and buy the latest iPhone 12, and when she asks you what are we, oh, we're just besties.
yep.
Go and buy a bestie level gift instead. So please, just for those who need to get that information. Yeah. Now trucking along. Let us move to the topic of today. Let's start with Kayanmata. Now, the angle we're going today is really because it seems like some of our big Kayanmata entrepreneurs, their products have not been working
For them.
for them. Now, before I go into the latest one, I remember a few maybe years ago, the pioneer of the industry, Jaruma, Jaruma,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
her she came out to put a one of these I would say maybe B or C list artists on
Mm.
blast for jilting her friend or something to that effect, and so everybody was like, when this girl has a friend like you
Why would
know,
she
why would
be
she be jilted?
suffering? Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know whether Jarma did not offer the friend some products. Garantula, Silky Cola, kiniko. She didn't offer her. I don't know what happened there. So that was the first Higgy Hags. Then now there's this new one that apparently she's pregnant for a married man that apparently hits her. And she's also a known Kayamata entrepreneur. So the question goes as thus: why do we think that this Kayamata? Because we've had this idea of like, oh, you may give the best relationship advice, but you don't have anyone,
Yeah.
yourself. So it doesn't mean that your advice is trash, but for some reason you cannot apply it to um
Yourself.
yourself. One thing that I can say though is that none of the Kayamata entrepreneurs that are famous, none of them are poor. either
Yeah.
from business or from sponsors. So something is
Yeah.
working, some other things are not.
Hmm.
Maybe on the money extraction is working, on the love, to convert it
It's
now
not working.
from side chick
Yeah.
to main wife or main. That's where the thing breaks down. But yeah, let me know what you ladies. FA, I want to start with you because you're the one that was really hot on this. Yeah.
I mean, I think you've said most of it because I'm like, I don't, this, I'm not going to lie and say maybe there's no, I don't know how to explain this because I mean, this Kaimata thing, I've always asked, like, is it diabolical or is it like natural herbs? Because Nigerian people, when they say herbs, I don't know, even people that are selling cream, they're saying it's herb, like, I don't know. I don't really get it.
Organics.
Because exactly, because I've heard that these, like most people that sell Kayanmata are actually diabolical. Like they have alphas, they have all these things. So I don't even like. My thing is it juju? Is it jazz? Is it herbs? Is it like we don't know? But also, like you said, it is you're telling people you're selling things to people, but somehow it's not really working for you. Because I remember somebody was saying, "Oh, you like Kayamata we no catch president. I be Dangote, don't want to
Fair,
Kayamata." So it's
fair,
like
fair,
you are going
fair.
to be a second wife. And the girl, the main person that was the Kaimata seller, she was saying that that is it anybody's business. And it's like, with all due respect, like how many you're selling Kaimata and how many women want to be second wives? Like no, like if you can get the best man, which you're telling women and men or whoever you're selling to that, look, oh, this product is going to help you attract like that man that you want to keep, even if he's like you will attract him. So why are you attracting a man that already has a wife? Like I don't get how does that like for me
Can I
like
disagree with that strongly? I think many of the testimonials that I've seen on these sites,
Hmm.
right?
mm.
These women are side chicks and they know,
Hmm.
Okay, but this
right?
this can yeah, okay, continue. Let me just
Yeah, they are side chicks and they know. So
mm.
really, we're down to a case where I can do anything for money. Who first wife
Mm.
with poor man help? That's basically what their
Mm.
motto seems to be, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That because now they may not mind having kids safe on the side
Yeah.
for this guy
Mm.
as long as the pay is sure. So I don't think that there's even a shame or stigma. Like if you catch a single guy, fine, good, good for you,
Yeah.
right? But if you can catch a rich man, as the second, then nothing spoiled.
Mm.
That's
Hmm.
basically what it seems that these ladies are
Because
working on.
yeah, because this Kaimata woman or seller that is apparently going might be a second wife. What she was saying at some point is that she's not going to sell to single women. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's
Okay.
what her and some of her people were saying that
Yeah,
I
look, we're
yeah.
not
remember
giving you the
another
same.
lady
Even
too,
Jaruma.
Shola. I
Yeah,
think
like
is
we're
it
not giving
Shola,
you this.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not giving you this stuff to attract other people's husbands. So I'm like, Auntie, you
Mm.
were preaching against it. How come now you are? That's who
Fair
your
points.
own thoughts.
Fair
Like, did you
points.
get
Fair points. Fair points.
like?
And how come the package doesn't remove bitters?
Uh-huh.
I think that is my own. I don't even mind whether
Is
I want
what
to
you
be first
asked
wife,
for.
second wife.
Attraction kits is you didn't say
Oh,
attract non-bitter. It's a
oh,
general
Okay, so
market. Yeah.
if your main attraction point is money and you don't want to work again, that is what you get.
mm,
But
Yeah. They
yeah,
delivered it.
apparently.
on the side, you might get beaten and this thing.
Yeah.
As in,
Attraction, as in you didn't specify. It will you say you want attraction or your favor or your business booster. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like okay, I may not stop slap in the boosting. That's it. That's it. It's-
When man is trying to do God's work, you see
as
now,
hey.
it
in,
always has
as
comma.
in,
What is
comma.
this? What is this? Me, my own issue is that regardless of all we say here, whether she didn't call it well, she's supposed to have the best of the best. She
That's
is
what I'm
the
saying.
seller. So it is a
You're not
bit
marketing your
scary.
business
I
well.
mean, I will not go and do my hair or my eyelashes with somebody
Exactly.
who has chop eyelashes.
I
I will
like
not go and do
exactly
my hair. I will not go and buy hair growth cream from
from
somebody
someone that doesn't have, as
whose
in,
edges are gone. Like even people that sell what do you call it, bleaching cream, a lot of
uh-huh.
them, they are fair, and then they
Yeah,
now start
because yes,
deceiving people that they are
Yeah.
yeah,
selling bleaching cream. You understand? So I cannot understand how your product is not giving you 100% service, and
mm-hmm.
meanwhile it's giving your customers maybe she's just
But
like the benevolence of her heart is just too much that she rather shows love to others than
but
herself.
I want
Wow.
to go back to I remember watching I was listening to one of this I think it was the I Said What I Said podcast and they had a
Mm.
Kayamata expert in there
Hmm.
and she was saying that the origin really is really from a polygamous home in the north,
Can you
right?
imagine?
You
Mm,
have several wives, right? I
mm-hmm.
am trying to outcompete for the
Okay.
favor
Mm,
of the
man.
husband.
Man,
Yeah.
which makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
'cause I think the what she said that Kayanmata is like, I think it translates like a woman's thing. I think is
Mm.
what the literal translation is or something, and that
Oh,
you are
okay.
giving that from your home to try to
Mm,
give you an edge in this your new
Mm.
husband house that you are going to. So I think from day one, it was a competitive product in
Yeah.
a
mm-hmm.
in a. So maybe this second wife thing is not so unheard of.
It's
It's a
right. It's
yeah,
Mm.
correct.
it's to compete, but their own was pure herbs in an aphrodisiac kind of a
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now to your point these days, because I don't think favor oil, attraction kits, this thing
Scam. Those ones are
powder,
scam.
they've now
Especially
added
because
their own insights.
yeah, because you can't tell me that the necklace that they are selling that is attracting people
Blue
is an
eye.
or is herbs. It's not herbs now.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
ring.
you.
It's
There's thin
necklace.
insights.
With eye. Hey.
But I feel like because they also have business booster, but I feel like the business booster
We
kits don't ever
uh
tend to be as successful as
As the
the
husband snatching
cost
kit.
breaker, favor
Mm.
oil, attraction kits, silky cola, like all the things that is basically a man giving you money tends to be
yeah.
the highest moving, but the business one doesn't tend to
my issue with that
move as well.
my issue with
Mm.
that course breaker, for example, is the question is, was there a course in the first place?
Yeah,
There
because
was
I
no
think
course. You thought there was
no.
course, and then now that you've got the course breaker, your mind has moved from believing
That,
there's
that's
course
that's
to
that's a
no
fair
course.
point. It's the psychology because what Shola says, that Shola of Shola Kaimata. Anyway,
Yes,
she basically
Okay,
is
matter.
like she typically advises you to do the cost breaker first to remove
Uh-uh.
every
all
course
yeah.
Course is
Then you
that
now
you
go
didn't
with the
even know you had.
thank you. Then you now go with the favor oil and the other add-ons. Right. But to your
mm,
point, Eka, it may be a mentality,
Mm.
right? Is that maybe when you think that that your course has been broken, you now have a bit more vim. They're more daring. You want to try,
Yes.
try more things. As in, you get what I'm saying. One,
mm,
two. Mashallah also says that if your pum pum is smelling or you have infection, right? That her aphrodisiac will not work for you. Which again, if you look at it from a pure angle, no matter how sweet you claim your pum pum is,
It ain't
if it's
gonna
smelling,
work.
the man may not come close. Yeah. Or if the man has to endure a session with you, he won't give you the same money as if he were really, free in the in the session, right?
And
oh,
Yeah. And then if you have infection and you're itchy, or for example, your
it's a
confidence is
bit of a
also
problem.
yeah, so to me,
wow.
I'm like, are these things just common sense things of like if you clean
Common
up
sense.
Exactly.
and get your confidence back, that you move with a different kind of energy in a sense than really
You know,
all this cost
this,
breaker oil.
yeah. Man, this whole kind of matter thing, it's like women say they dress for themselves. Like, come on, how many guys are doing kind of matter for women? Like, I mean, this is it's ridiculous that we're going back. Like, because of what now? Because you want money or be what? You're not competing and doing jazz. People need to remember, like, that's the thing. Like, we wrestle not against like flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. So this kind
That's
of
This
it.
matter is a
sister.
principality and power. Like, seriously, I
No, but
don't.
then the original Kayamata, I would personally
Mm,
agree that it is herbs. It is probably things that even if you go back to your village self, there are some
you
leaves that if
find,
you eat, it
yeah.
will
Yeah.
boost some type of things. But this one that people like Moshala now are saying that they are sending it to one man on the mountain to
To pray
pray.
on
Yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
is when it now becomes an issue because I'm not against somebody like drinking herbs for enhancements, but then when you start
Mm,
adding things and when you
Prayers.
start looking for money, because the main reason for the kayamata is mostly like sexual this thing, but then all this
yeah.
one of attracting
Yeah. Favor oil, Kiniko.
yeah money from somebody else's husband. Like I don't understand. Why can't
I
you
mean,
go and look for
it's
your own money?
But when they say women
exactly.
are like I don't mean to generalize, but to your
Mm.
point, right? It's not just for us wanting to enjoy the sex. No,
Yeah, it's not just
because we
that.
don't want to use it on a poor guy.
Man,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
So it's not about the enjoyment. It's about
It's
the
about the
the
giving
collection.
back.
yeah,
Yes.
It's
yeah.
about the collection. And I'm like, what is? But, but as we've come like, and
We've
this
come,
is where
as in,
like we've come so far to the
to be
point
going back.
where like why like you can walk, you can do so many other things. So why is this where you want to double down on like doing things to force a man's hand in a sense to
Exactly.
give you money? I don't like as in, do you get what
And
I'm
somebody
trying to
somebody
say?
was saying that if the tables were turned, if this was a man selling things to men to attract this type of woman, like I mean, come on, the whole world will be like, who? What is this?
We may
But it's
even be
like,
Mhm.
talking
no,
about rape. We may
exactly,
even dance around the
exactly,
rape
rape.
topic.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. Oh,
It's
well,
not is to be honest, is not I don't just understand like to what end. So will you keep on
yes, to
drinking
what?
and eating the
Hmm.
tin and wearing the tin till when? When will you stop? And the
Fair.
funny thing about these Kayamata people or these Kayamata plus people is that they are always bringing something else. First, they will start with the liquid one that you're drinking. Then you'll be moving to the hand power
Jail.
stone, the gel, the silky cola. That's the one that like ugh, is the
Please,
one.
can somebody do an experiment and see if this thing works?
Who
No, I think
are
there's
you telling to
some.
do the experiment? Sorry, please.
I don't know.
I would like to nominate FA
Eka,
since you brought
please.
this idea. I think you'll be
Can
well
you imagine
versed.
this lady?
I
Ah,
think you'll be well versed in
so
this
that I'll just go to the other side and not come back. Then what you will say, hey, yeah. No.
If any of our fans are listening, please send in your stories with your
Let
Kaimata
us
stories. Let's
know.
know.
Because we want to even know who it is working for, if it is genuinely
Exactly.
working. Because I really want to even understand this thing. Because my own issue is, is it not better to target the underlying issue than to
Do
be
you get what I'm
suffering by
saying? Because
drinking
somebody,
right.
something?
exactly, somebody was saying your kidney will be like okra. I mean, sometimes it's like okra, sometimes it's like water. Do you get? So it's like, it's like, I'm like, is that not natural? Like, if your body is not producing it, then I mean, it's either you're not at a stage where you should be, or of course you go to your gynecologist. So I'm like, must it be like okra because you are
Every
drinking? What
time.
do you get? So
Uh-uh.
like, I don't
No,
know.
but even in that, like, I'm not a man, so I really can't answer this. But like, okay, the first time that you have this extreme okra experience, maybe you're
Mm.
so
Height.
happy. But after a month or two or three,
It's
Like, is
normal.
it
it's now
continuing?
normal. Like do you still get the same high off of it? Do you get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like
And
so
sometimes it's the okra experience not too extreme because this
Uh-huh.
okra, please,
like I don't.
there should be an extreme, like, because I have a feeling that this thing, I don't know, do they specify the dose?
It's as if they
Because
hypnotize these people. I swear to God. Because can I just say, some men in general, whether you use Kaimata or not, when a man has a good session, we know that men do nonsense when it comes to sexual things. So, are you going to say it's the Kaimata or just, oh, I mean, it might not even be what you're taking. There are women that are not using Kaimata and they're collecting money.
exactly.
Yeah, so it's like, is it the Karamata or it's just, because I feel like maybe there's some sort of maybe spiritual hypnoticism or kini going
Hmm.
on that people think that the
Yeah.
medicine is working, but it's actually just you. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, sure. Because everything they preach is like these things happen. Like it's not like nobody has okra. There's children. Like,
As in on a normal day, Abby.
you guys, yes, on a
So
normal day, and
what?
it's not like
The
we've not.
person,
Uh,
the person that is not happening to you, ask yourself questions. Don't go and meet
uh
Omoshola and
As in,
this
you
other
get,
one.
or go to your gynecologist, go and find out where okra will come.
Exactly. Ah,
No,
it's a
but
problem. Oh.
in their defense, if your gynecologist is going to give you like medication, why can't you use
Okay.
herbs to get there?
Yes, but then that is why I say I don't have a problem with it. It is
Mm.
when they add
It's like
extra things.
natural.
Is when
Yeah.
they had
When there's
extra things, because to be honest, as you said, why not go to somebody who would prepare herbs for you and it will work,
mm,
probably like the medicine, or even in a more less harmful manner, if you want to call it that. But the issue I have is that as if he said, they now add hypnosis and whatever
mm,
the word you use, you now add the man losing his sense and all that rubbish.
yeah, and all of
Ah,
that.
now, wow. That is where the problem is. And it is so bad because is there no other thing that you can do with your life than to be carrying He's
Hypnotizing men.
giving money and
I was
hypnotizing
gonna
people
say
around.
that, like, cause to me, I
Ah,
feel like the normalization of the Kayamata industry, because
Yeah.
as we've said, it's not that, oh, me and my boyfriend, I'm trying to spice up our sex life. It's hardly ever
Mm-hmm.
that. It's that
I
I
want to
want to
collect.
catch a bigger fish,
Yeah.
or
mm,
and so for me, I'm like, the whole like industry for me, I think is a slap in the face of the work that women have done to be,
Yes.
okay, because it's like
self.
your sole purpose is to just
Yeah, it's just a milk
uh,
a man's money. There's
not to
no.
make your own money.
Awesome.
Uh-uh.
Thank you very much. Because many of the women, like I remember reading some reviews, they're like, "Oh, my life was like upside down." They put that,
Mm.
that one said, "Oh, I went I left Nigeria to Dubai for better pastures. Not, nothing really happened there. I came back to Nigeria empty-handed. Then,
Mm.
I was looking to start up a business, but no capital. And then this guy started
The
take
big
your
fish.
favor oil. Now call me from the blues. And to me, I'm like, it seems
How
like your life
sustainable
wasn't
is
going
that?
as planned, but how much
Yeah.
of it was you looking for shortcuts the entire time? Because
That is
Exactly.
many
it.
people, you're pursuing many get rich quick schemes,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
right? And then after 2 or 3 years of no movement, you're not saying that, oh, my life didn't go. But my sister, no, you didn't invest in anything. You're looking for quick wins in different places
Exactly.
that weren't stable. Like, because many
Exactly.
girls leave Nigeria to Dubai for
Mm-hmm.
cleaning jobs slash olosho work,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
right? Now that market may not be as lucrative because everybody can make
Can do
the
it.
same trip. Do you get what I'm saying? Or being a runs girl in Dubai versus a street girl in Dubai is different income stream. So for me, it's like, what
Yeah.
plan did you have in place for your life that did not work out, or was it like that you were just going with the flow? I heard that.
Mm.
Because even this business that you want to run now, is it that the same man will now bring the rent for next year and the capital for it's true, or do you even have what it takes to run a business?
Yeah.
That is the thing. The question is, how sustainable is this like favor oil? Will you just keep on collecting
Yeah.
money from people, favor all over the place? Or you will sit down and use the brain God gave you to sit down and do work and get money and invest your time? Because a lot of people, as you said, is get rich quick. Most people want to be billionaires. Today they will drink that, be rub the favor oil. Tomorrow, billionaire, billion status. That's not how the world works. You
Mm-hmm.
don't just invest in business and then the next day you start selling millions and billions. If that was the case, why is it that most of the people sell on our top list of rich people, how old are they?
Yeah.
They did not
Yeah.
start today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's stop behaving like, and that's the problem. I think a lot of Nigerians just want to be rich next minute, next day. That
With no
is why
work.
this Kayamata with no work. That is why this Kayamata will work, because they just want to do it. And most times, I wonder how come we have not seen a situation where one person, like one Kayamata, jammed the other one. Like, because why I say that is
I
because
swear.
the amount of rich men that are desired are not
Yeah.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
many. So
Yeah.
how come, I don't understand, how come the favor oil of one person is not jamming favor oil of another person?
Another person, I think.
But you know the
Me.
angle to that, like some of I think some of these girls have this rich man on a WhatsApp group, so that, okay, hey girls, I got this guy's number. Oh, he's
Okay.
he's this and that. He pays well, that kind of a thing. Then
Mm.
so another girl can go and try her luck. Now for
Look.
these men, and this is why I feel like this kind of thing, even if it jams, it's almost like a like a non-factor, because many of these men, how much, like, for these really rich guys or even Yahoo boys, right?
Mm.
How much is 1K dollars to them? No, really.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or taking you to an expensive restaurant, or maybe they are going
yeah,
to
holiday or something even.
Dubai for work. And again, another angle, they are going to Dubai, like many of these top Nigerian executives, they are going to Dubai, London, US, name the place, right, for work.
Mm.
The company, as part of their perks, has covered their business class or first class tickets as a company
Mm-hmm.
expense. One. Two, they get spending allowance and hotel bill covered by the company.
Mm.
Yeah.
How much is your flight ticket? No, it's true, because hotel, you stay in my room. Abi,
Yeah.
I fly you there for how much? Do you get what I'm saying? I flex you. Like, how much am I really spending? As in, do you get
Mm.
what I'm saying? So I can afford to do that maybe 2 or 3 times a year for you and other
Mm.
and two or three other girls. How much really is it for them?
Yeah.
So you're thinking that, oh, is your Kaimata that's killing the game, but no, sis, the guy just has too
Exactly.
much money. The guy just has too much
Uh-huh.
money.
Exactly. That's my thing.
Is I think I wanted to say no offense, but it's offensive. I think a lot of people who patronize, who look for this thing, especially to be used on somebody else's husband or something. They just
Mm.
have narrow minds and narrow thinking. You're not thinking at large to realize that what
Yeah.
you're doing, first of all, is not sustainable.
Yeah.
Secondly, your okra experiment will be expired soon. So, like, because as they said, if somebody is starved of something, they crave it. But then by the time they start
Mm-hmm.
eating it every day, okay,
Yeah.
Exactly. What's
what
the
is
big
this?
deal?
So there's just the thinking is just so narrow. And I
It's
have a
all
feeling
cause,
that
yeah.
a lot of people, even with the internet being so close to us and Google being
They
so
still
open,
won't. They won't do their
they don't
research.
research, they don't
They won't use
open
their
their
brain.
mind. They just say, my girl say work for Amo, I go
Yeah.
do am.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. I mean,
You
use your
see,
brain.
as in, I think that one place to weed out people that are going to be lazy, no offense, so, but I think it's in school. Because there
Yeah.
are only two ways to get rich in this life, or two legit ways.
Education
Mm,
Either
or
education, and that may be a slower path, but there's a steady progress for
yeah.
yeah.
education. So if you cannot finish school and have that discipline of a university environment, you're
Exactly.
already on a
Exactly.
tricky ground. Now they
Hmm.
will say, okay, fine, maybe you don't have head for book, you are
Yeah.
into
You have to
business.
pursue
Now,
correct
those who
talent
have
in
run
business
businesses know that it's not something that you just wake up
At
and just
all.
and
blow.
just,
You need
yeah.
discipline also.
You need discipline there as well. So to me, if your discipline has failed in school, I'm very skeptical about in business.
Exactly.
When it's not like you're creating a new, like, you're innovating something new, right?
Huh.
That was okay. Maybe that's a passion thing. You're going
Hmm.
into a known industry, and
Mm.
you
Yeah.
don't have the same discipline that school required. Sister, you're not going to go far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all this, I'm looking for money for business. I'm like, sister, as in, no, you can't run a business.
and
Oh
and what
gosh.
is like the issue I have is that a lot of people, because everybody wants to do business, everybody wants to succeed in
Yeah.
business.
Entrepreneur,
Like entrepreneurship, everybody, especially in Nigeria, everybody wants to be CEO, MD on their
boss.
Instagram
Exactly.
handle. But then how equipped are you, first of all? Even when you're
Mm-hmm.
equipped to do the business, eh,
Yeah.
the market, what is it saying? Your
Mm-hmm.
competitor, what are they saying? It's not easy,
Yeah.
even for the people that are making it. They are
Mm-hmm.
struggling every day, they are losing money, they are winning in another
Yeah.
side. So if you want to collect favor oil and collect the initial investment, eh, sister, brother, no, not brother, sister, have a
Sister.
plan. Have a plan. At least know what you want to do. The issue is that a lot of people are seeing how somebody is selling hair online. They don't know what the
Mm,
person is putting in. They want to
mm,
join. They say this one is moving. They want to join. You don't know whether the person is actually making money from only that
Or
business,
lying.
yeah.
Because I'm saying
or
Yeah, online.
lying.
the
Even
more you
this
Omo.
see, the less
Kayamata,
you look. Because maybe the
yes,
less you look
even
here.
even this Kayamata seller self, how are we sure that this their sales success is from this business that they are doing?
That is a true point.
Because I don't know where that nowadays there are so many of them, but a lot of them seem to be living a life that is above the in
No,
fact
Way
in
but
fact
above,
no,
like,
but where I will give them, because one thing, and I'll give this credit to Jaruma, to be able
mm,
to brand jazz in a way that is now,
yes,
easy
yes.
to
Actually,
accept.
yes,
It's a
yes.
big feat. So I
It's a
give her
big deal.
maximum
Yes,
props for
yes.
packaging this thing in a way that is now acceptable. If
In
that makes
such a
sense.
good way. And she
Now,
has a clientele that is the Lord.
exactly, their clientele is almost like drug addicts, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You want quick money, quick,
Mm,
or all this MMM scheme, or MLM
yeah.
scheme. You want
Mm,
quick money. So these ladies are willing to pick out money from anywhere, right,
mm,
to fund these habits. And the second that they see a small, maybe I took the favor oil today, one man inspired me
Yeah.
tomorrow. right?
Mm.
Then you're in business. And as we've said, it may not be a coincidence that you're more confident,
Mm.
or
Exactly.
you are now even noticing the men that are looking at you. But no,
Looking at
Eh,
the oil
exactly.
yesterday in your mind is the oil.
that is it.
So the business is it's a great one.
It's a
It's a
great
great
one
one.
because it's just like church now. You keep on going
My
to
Yeah,
church.
it's true.
dear,
Then
my
something will
dear,
happen. You will say it is
pastor
the
said
pastor that
it's
put
prophecy.
it. But in
Ah,
reality, really, are you sure? Your time just reach. Some of them of this business, your time just reach. You just open your eyes, some more opportunity.
yeah.
But then they will say it is the Kayamata favor that worked for them. Anyway, good. I'm
My
happy
thing
for
is,
the
people should. Yeah.
sorry, I wanted to say I'm happy for the Kayamata people. They are making it. They should just work for
Entrepreneurs.
themselves. They should not allow it to
Exactly.
work for others and not work for themselves.
My thing is, even if you're doing jazz, like let's not use jazz to destroy ourselves, because it's just like how we go to church and we're like, okay, God performed a miracle. Like if you're going to buy kayamata, like let it be for your own. Don't go and be stealing people's husband with. That's my own thing. Like if you want to believe in herbs or alpha, or you have your spiritualist or whatever, like do it, but make sure it is not, you're not destroying another person's marriage or another person's
My
Mm.
sister,
business. You
you're
guys,
bringing
that's
in
that's my
spirituality at
thing.
the wrong time. Of all the reviews that I've said that I've seen from non-married women on this page, is hardly ever I want to make my boyfriend enjoy me more. It's
It's
hardly
her.
That's my
ever that.
It's
problem.
my sugar
Is
daddy.
Exactly.
I want to extract more. That's basically where
Like
it comes down to.
that's
And
my
then and then
thing.
and,
Like
and
I
and then for
don't.
the married women is okay. Maybe the man's eye is outside. I want to bring him back.
Yeah, I want to
Yes.
trap him.
Yeah. So for
But
me, yeah. Sorry, go
but
on.
the original issue, underlying issue, is that you want to extract more from somebody else's husband.
That's the
Why
thing.
can't they realize it's a bad thing? I like
Even if it's not somebody else's
right.
husband, even if your boyfriend, the idea that women have to tie their financial stability to a man,
Yeah,
and
to
That
a
like
is
man.
it.
we are
That's
in
my
That
thing.
2021 for crying out loud, right?
then
I will
tomorrow
even
now
turn a
we'll
blind eye
join
to
people.
okay, initial capital fundraising. Okay, let's just move on with that. But how many of
Yeah.
you can run a business successfully? Not many of you can do that.
Hmm.
Oh,
It is just the issue we are having is that 1 minute we'll cry, we want to be independent, these rules are too much, all this rubbish, Nigeria is not moving forward, we need to be feminist in our thinking. 1 minute, that is the cry. The next minute we'll say, please, I want to buy a Moshelas Kayamata so that I'll extract more from my sugar daddy. So
yeah.
why can't people be buying Kayamata to move their business forward, their own business that they
See,
establish, that a
human
man
beings
will
are
not
Exactly.
put
selfish.
shishi.
I
Ah,
keep on saying it, like I'm not excusing the patriarchal system that we have, but I think that people don't understand what it means to have the financial responsibility on you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm
yes.
a
Yeah.
not that I'm a helper. That okay,
Mm,
Yeah.
if you don't have that, I can back up. That if we are going to eat tomorrow, if my
it's
family,
me.
if my kids are going to have a good education, right? It's all on me.
Yeah.
People underestimate what that pressure is, which why many women are very happy to go and get kayamata and just extract. And
Yeah.
hardly do they want to be the one that is bringing the money.
The money. Yeah.
And I'm like, you can work for your and again, it's our longer truths. There are levels in life. You don't have to be using an iPhone 12. As in, for goodness sake, I use
That
an
is
iPhone
the
6s for crying out loud.
problem.
4 years
No, that
on,
that is the main issue. The
or
main
even more.
issue is that all this energy, all this drinking of nonsense, let me not call it nonsense, all this drinking of kamata, okra, whatever, it is just for iPhone 12, Balenciaga. Ah, it's so
As an
annoying.
undergrad, you never finish school. As an undergrad that is
You
jobless,
get so it's
iPhone
like, oh
12.
wow, is this where we ended up? Eh? We didn't even
Your
invest
father's
in.
the rent in your father's house is not up to iPhone 12
As in,
money. Yo.
It's just to show, it's just to pepper them on the socials, and it is the most ridiculous thing. Eh? Anyway, I blame it on the what do you call it? The fact that people cannot even celebrate. correct people that are working hard.
Yeah,
We are
exactly.
celebrating. That is why this Kayamata will thrive online and it won't be looked at as a bad thing. Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
something will happen in the not in this Kayamata business, or something will happen. They'll say the woman is a witch. So what is the difference now?
Yeah.
That somebody using this thing now and it has been jazzed up. Is the person
Yeah,
not practicing witchcraft? But then,
yeah,
if it is something that does not favor, that is not bringing money, and sometimes some parents know that, some mothers know that their daughter is going, she's going to
Mm-hmm.
Omoshola to do this
Take it.
thing. They will not talk. Oh, later they'll call their daughter-in-law witch. Ah, please,
In
oh,
fact,
let
but
people
to
know
bring
what they
a
are doing.
little support for the women that are on this Kaimata part, Nigerian men don't used to hear word. If you stayed at home with your wife,
That your wife won't be looking for Kayamata. It's true, so.
your side chick will not be looking for how to catch you.
Oh,
It's true.
and your
But
wife will be looking for Kayamata to draw you back.
yeah, because for you to
competition
taste
of
my
Kayamata.
to taste my okra, that means you're in my house.
Yes.
So if you have
Now,
stayed in your house, I will not have the chance to be okraing you.
okay, but can I just say, what of the situation where you and your colleague, you're in the office, the
Mm.
man is your colleague, and then you're going to do the kayamata to draw the man towards you? The man is not looking at you, oh, because there's the kayamata of let the man open his eye and see me and only me. So,
So
what will you say about that one now?
except is that is, is the favor oil one. That one doesn't.
Yeah,
That one is
it's a
Bluetooth,
bit,
right?
yes.
But that one is Bluetooth. But all this
Right.
silky cola,
It is
fire,
that the man
fire.
was already in your
The
house.
man has to be in your house. Yeah,
Hey,
to be able to enjoy the results.
hey,
No,
So a man
God.
that's already in your house has already gone far on what he wants. It's true.
He has left the path of righteousness long time ago.
Exactly. So anything that he
Hey.
sees there is what he sees. So if men have put their eye where their eye is meant to be, right? Because maybe if you were servicing three women, right, you will have more money for your one girlfriend. So
exactly.
she won't have to be,
Drawing it out.
drawing it out from you. But with three or four women, what do you want her to do? She has to up her
Yeah.
game, and this is where you find yourself.
Oh,
So men, so
no.
please be
Don't
one,
step out. Don't
yeah,
step
be
out.
faithful.
Stay in. Stay indoors, please. Don't step out. Please. Because be scared for your life. There are
As
people
in,
that are attracting with Bluetooth. So don't step out.
And
uh-uh.
even the attraction oil, maybe it's just to bring you to let's exchange contacts.
Mm.
What the
yeah.
man now does without contacts is on him. So
Hmm.
if you now come to my house with the contacts and I give you
No.
silky cola, that's on you. You came to my house.
People should just I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, because this Kayamata problem is shocking me. Do you know it shocks me because the freedom in which it is now sold on the
Yes, it's such a
internet
norm
is
now.
just a norm, and I'm like, is this right? It's not.
We have to give the
Because
props to Jaruma, who is not even in Dubai now. I think she's almost full time in this her Dubai,
Yeah.
yeah, she's
lifestyle.
moved there.
Yeah,
No,
so I
Drama
mean,
did a good job.
a great
Anyway,
job.
every business is business,
Hmm.
good or bad is business. So we give credit to where credit is due. But my own is that whatever that lady, I don't know her name, she should do something so that her husband will not beat her and kill her in that house. She should do the
That's true. They
thing.
need to upgrade their products. Non
Exactly.
domestic violence attraction
As
oil.
in,
Exactly.
So
Please,
yeah,
I beg. It's not right. Uh,
we're time. So
yeah.
have a wonderful, wonderful
hmm.
time.
Have a wonderful week covered with the blood of God all around
Amen.
you, please.
As in,
Amen. Toodles.
Bye.
bye.